Hi everyone. This is formyownskin speaking, and this is my second vlog. And I just want to thank you for watching the first one. If you did, at this point, there are no views, so but that's okay because this isn't really a vlog that I really feel like sharing with the whole world. This is to really help me get things off of my chest that are really bothering me. And if anyone stumbles across it and can take something of value from it, then that would make me very happy. Um, well, it's been 3 days since my breakup with my boyfriend that I talked about in the last video. I'm not going to really focus on the reasons why it happened and everything. You can see that in the last video. Um, but I do want to talk about some of the ways I've been coping with it. Um, First of all, that first day, I really just I wrote about it. I blogged about it. I started making these videos. That was really the catalyst for this entire channel. And I felt like that helped me a lot, just getting it off of my chest. And the past couple of days, I've also, talked to people I'm really close to, like my parents, my friends, just everyone I'm really close to who asked about it. Now, I did not really approach anyone and just be like, hey, listen to my problems. It was just kind of a like, hey, what happened? And then I would give them a simple answer if I felt like they wanted a more detailed answer, then I would provide it for them. But just to very specific people, not to everyone. You don't want to go around um, sharing your problems with everyone, uh, blaming other people, putting bad negative things about your ex everywhere. And I guess, I mean, it's a little tough because you're angry and you want everyone to know, especially if you feel like you did the best you could and that this wasn't your fault. You just want to be like, hey, everyone, this wasn't my fault. He or she's a jerk. But that's really not the way to go. That's really not what is best for you on the long run, and not what's best if you ever want to have a friendship with this person later. And all of my friends, they really don't want me to have a future friendship with this person, my ex boyfriend, just because they felt like the way he treated me is unacceptable, even for anyone, friends, and especially a boyfriend girlfriend. So, um, well, I do feel like one day maybe me and this guy could be friends. Um, it certainly most isn't the case right now. We are not at a point where we could be friends at all. Um, and that's okay. It just takes time. It takes um, healing for both parties. Um, the one thing I've really had trouble with is not blaming myself for what happened. I've thought about everything. I've thought about things I've said, things I did, and I asked myself, what could I have done differently? And it's a lot of blame and hurt that I've been putting on my shoulders, and that is so unhealthy. I mean, it's okay to think, next time I could do this and this better, but it's not okay to just be like, I'm a bad person, I did things wrong, this is my fault, and really just cut yourself down, because that's no way to heal. Um, I wonder if the things he said to me, demoralizing my character, were indeed accurate. And when I think about it and think about all the things he said to me and what they were about, I know that they are not true, and I know that they were just him taking all of his insecurities out on me. But even though I know that logically, that doesn't take away the hurt and the pain that it has caused me. So it's been difficult for me to try to let all of those things go, and it's helped to really talk to my family and those close to me about it. so I can get feedback from them. And everyone I've talked to has really just been like, this isn't your fault. This is all his fault. Um, and I know picking sides, they're supposed to pick my side, because they're my family and my friends, and they're supposed to do those things. But when I think about it, and it just doesn't seem right to me that someone could treat someone else like that. And as I mentioned before, um, I've had other boyfriends treat me in a very similar fashion. Uh, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm very in tune with my emotions. I'm very emotionally connected to who I am as an individual. And I feel like most people, especially men at this age in their early 20s, late teens, I feel like they are not fully developed in that area, and that's not a bad thing at all. It just takes time to emotionally be secure, not even just for men, but for a lot of women as well. And that isn't a bad thing, and that's nothing anyone should feel ashamed of or embarrassed about. It's just one of those things. But I feel like I'm very um, secure in my emotions. I'm not afraid to show my emotions, and it's a lot for many people to handle. But luckily, I found a good group of people who support me and who support my emotional being and who appreciate and value me. And I feel like this is important for a healing process in any circumstance, not even just a relationship. So I'm very grateful to have that in my life, and would love I would love to be a support system for anyone going through anything, not just a breakup, just anything when life is difficult. Um, Another thing that helped a lot was just going out with my friends. We had a party this Sunday for the Super Bowl, but we didn't actually watch the Super Bowl, of course. But we had planned it before my breakup, and even though the breakup was painful and just the day before, I still went anyway, and I had a blast. And I did not bring up my relationship unless someone asked me about it. If they asked me what happened, I would give them a short answer. I would not go into detail about what occurred. I would just give them a short, brief answer. It wasn't meant to work out, or he was treating me badly, and then dropped it. I didn't. I did everything in my power to keep a smile on my face, but not a fake smile, a genuine smile, which is very easy to do with my friends in my life. And I'm very grateful to them. I had such a wonderful time Sunday, and they are absolutely amazing people. I would not be who I am without them. And the same goes for my parents. I live at home with my parents, but I have a very good relationship with them. I tell them pretty much absolutely everything. We have open, honest, fluid communication with each other, and I feel like that's important, but it's not something a lot of children have with their parents, and that makes me sad. Um, that there are kids out there who can't be open and honest with their parents about everything. But I feel very comfortable and very happy with the fact that I can share my experiences in life with them, and I really connect with them on a level that I don't feel like I do all the time with my peers. Um, I feel like some of the things I say, like, my peers don't understand or things like that, but I feel like my parents really truly value who I am as a person, and I feel like whenever I have a problem and I tell them how I'm feeling, and they're always there for me, and they can give me answers that I feel like no one else can give me. And I feel like they understand me in a way that other people don't. Um, Unfortunately, with this relationship that I just got out of, I was really hoping that this guy and I would be on the same level, um, as people and emotionally in a communication level, similar to the one that I have with my parents. Obviously not the same, but where I could share more with this guy than I could with my parents. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Um, and that's okay. We're just in two different stages in our life. Unfortunately, he believes that the stage I'm in is one that is less than him, and that really is not true. Because even though, yeah, yes, he does have a full time job, yes, he does do positive things, that does not mean that he is more of an adult than I am. I feel like we both have our strengths and we both have our weaknesses. I feel like one of my strengths is communicating. Maybe not all the time effectively, but I feel like communication is very strong and good for me and something that I need in a relationship, and especially communicating my emotions on anything. Um, but with him, that wasn't the case. He was not comfortable with sharing his emotions, and he would often push those away, find some sort of outlet to really detach himself to what he was feeling. And, I'm not going to say that's a bad thing, but it just wasn't who I am, and that made things difficult. So, really, just when getting out of a relationship, just put things in perspective. Put things in perspective. Don't put all the blame on yourself, no matter how much you want to, no matter what you did. Find a support system, friends, family, whoever, and just be strong in yourself and say, hey, I am me, regardless of anything that anyone has said. And this isn't just for a relationship, this is through anything through life. You have to remind yourself that you are a positive, strong person, and no one can bring you down, not even yourself, who is sometimes, yourself can be your worst critic. But just remind yourself and just keep going and keep persevering. Um, I feel like this video is very, very long, and I feel like I rambled a lot. I do ramble a lot. But I hope it helped you if you ever stumble across it. It's definitely helped me to get a lot of this off my chest. And hopefully I'll be making another video soon. So stay around, keep watching and everything. And have a good day. So bye.